Welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM here on a Monday here in Melbourne. Of course, let's go down to our friends down in Portland and in the southwest of the state. And of course, they just had a fantastic weekend in Horsham after absolutely belting Mount Gambier in the Southwest Conference Grand Final. On the weekend. And of course, we've got three very special guests joining us right now to tell us a bit about that game and the championship for the Coasters. Thanks all three for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
No worries. Well, get all three to introduce yourselves and what position all three played on the court.
Go first. I'm the captain of the squad, and I play more of a guard position for the team.
Yeah, I'm Talia Bar, and I played the 4 position and a bit of guard as well for the game.
My name is Brooke Morrissey, and I was the assistant coach for the game.
So tell us a bit about the season in the lead up to the grand final.
So our first game, actually, no one was available. It was full of fill-ins, so we didn't have the strongest start to the season, but we were very consistent all year after that first game. And yeah, finished strong second on the ladder.
Was there a particular game in the season that you thought, okay, this game could actually turn our season into a championship?
I feel like the narrow loss to Warrnambool, that was like, oh, like we're up here, because they finished on top and we only lost to them by a buzzer beater. So, you know, we knew we were up there.
For me, I felt like when the girls lined up against Millicent, I felt like they finally started to gel and just everything worked. The press worked, the offense started to click. Like the whole team just gelled I felt like for the first game for the season.
I think that I guess we just worked all throughout the season. And I guess we came together more as the season went on and worked more as a team, which was really nice to see.
Warrnambool finished top of the ladder, but you didn't verse in the grand final. You ended up versing Mount Gambier in the grand final. Were you surprised you played Mount Gambier instead of Warrnambool in the conference championship game?
Yes and no. Both Warrnambool and Mount Gambier, they're very well drilled. Yeah, just I feel.
I guess it just yeah. You go, Sarah. Sorry.
Oh no. They're both just really well drilled. Obviously Mount Gambier, we've got the league MVP, and she just shot the lights out. She's done it against us too. So yeah, it didn't surprise me too much.
Yeah, I guess finals is just a different game, and yeah, Mount Gambier came out on top against Warrnambool. But yeah, it just shows that, you know, anything can happen.
Well, for me, yes, I feel like Warrnambool had been very strong all season and always played well drilled, team to work together. But we hadn't really seen Mount Gambier at its full side. Like every time we'd played them, they had 6 and 7 players. So I didn't find them to be up in the strong couple of sides. But when I seen the score against Warrnambool, I was like, wow. Yes, it did surprise me, but
your conference is pretty unique to every other conference in Victoria because other than obviously playing it in the western side of Victoria, but you got two teams over in South Australia as well, which you had to cross the border. For everyone everywhere in Victoria, in the other 3 conferences, they have no idea how difficult that is. I guess tell us a bit about the travel in regarding to going from not just playing against all the other Victorian teams in your conference, but obviously heading across the border and playing the 2 South Australian teams.
The time difference gets me every time, trying to work out when to leave so that you're there an hour before the game. That's the most annoying thing. It's not too far of a drive though.
Silly question I'm going to ask. Now, I believe the game was over about halftime. I think you led by 20 or 30 points at halftime in that game against Mount Gambier. I think you kept them to about 26, mid-20s at that point. When did you felt the game was over and had a chance to enjoy the moment? Even though I know that you were going to focus on obviously trying to run it out in the second half.
I don't know. I think we obviously kept pushing because it wasn't I guess too much of a gap. And they got some pretty good shooters on the team, and they could have easily gotten up, but yeah, I think we just kept pushing. I don't think it was until the last couple minutes when it really sunk in that we were gonna win. Yeah, go Says.
Yeah, end of the third, like I started tearing up, like I could just feel it, like we couldn't lose from there. Like you'd hope we would.
Yeah.
Before I asked the other two, did you thought as coaches that was the perfect team game throughout the season in the grand final?
Yeah, it felt really good. Like I felt like it didn't matter what changes we made or who we subbed on and off. It kept flowing. It never, stopped our lead. They never caught back up. Like it felt really good.
Same question to the players.
I felt like our team vibe was really good. Like at no point and did anyone like drop their heads. Like no one got frustrated. Like of course every now and then you like stuff up a pass, make a turnover, but we just Rebels mindset is what's next, and we kept that up for the whole game.
Yeah, exact same as you Says. I just think, yeah, we had so much depth in our team that it didn't matter what changes we made, and it was such a good thing that everyone could contribute to the game, and yeah, it was a good win.
Who got to hold the championship banner first?
Rebel.
I was gonna say it wasn't me.
The coach.
Yeah.
So I'll ask all three this question. How good was to hold the championship banner, especially bringing it back to Portland?
So good.
Yeah, such a good feeling to know that we won.
I felt really proud. Like it was great.
I'm assuming it was worth the trip up to Horsham after all that.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, a lot of team bonding on that trip up to Horsham. Yeah, the banner's already up in our stadium, so pretty impressive.
So how was the celebration on the way back from Horsham?
Lots of cramps.
Yeah.
No, it was really good. Everyone got
Yeah.
around each other.
Oh yeah. Now you were the MVP of that game. So T, I need to ask you this: how did you think you played personally yourself? And then I'm going to ask the other two how they thought you played in the game.
I don't know. I think everyone played really well, and that MVP could have went to a number of girls. And I think my shots just dropped that game, and I was luckily enough to get it. But yeah, I think it was a whole team effort, and yeah, MVP could go to a lot of girls. I wish it could have gone to more.
Same question to the other two: how do you think T played in the grand final?
Yeah, every like 3-point shot T takes, like I think in my head, oh, that's going in. Like, don't even. Well, obviously I run in for rebounds, but
See, they're in or
I
it's
just think it's
airborne.
going in. No, she always plays well both ends of the court.
Thanks, Says.
Yeah, I honestly thought she couldn't have done anything wrong. Like it was a game where when she hit her first shot, I was like, "We're on here," because she most of the time is on. But if she misses a couple, I feel like she stopped shooting. But she did everything right. Her talking defense, her leadership on the court with the girls in the finals was just amazing. So good to watch.
So, T, where's the MVP trophy at the moment?
It's sitting in the kitchen actually.
Ah.
Yeah.
What
I
does
haven't
that-
touched it yet.
Yeah, for everyone to enjoy. It's up there for everyone to enjoy, isn't it, T?
Yeah.
What does that mean to you now, 2 days on?
Yeah, I guess I'm pretty proud to I guess be MVP. And I'm pretty proud of the girls as well. It's just a reflection of like them as well, not just myself. Because yeah, we all play together and we all work for each other. Yeah.
And I might as well ask all three of this. Two days on from that game. Oh, it's almost exactly 2 days now. What does the championship mean to all three, and has it sunk in yet?
It means a lot to me because I'm actually moving away from Portland this weekend. And so like I don't know what my future at Portland Coasters looks like. So I was just like really proud. Like it was a great way to finish off my time in Portland so far. Like, oh, it couldn't be more stoked.
Yeah, it meant a lot to me as well. I didn't get to play in the 2022, 2021, I think, grand final 2 years ago because I had COVID. So I was very happy to be able to play in this grand final. Yeah.
I've enjoyed being a part of this team. I've coached most of those young girls in their under 18 years of coasters. So to see them play and win the CBL flag, I just felt super proud. Like, couldn't be happier. Can't stop smiling about it.
Winning that championship for the city. How has the town reacted to the championship?
I think everyone's gotten around it. I guess basketball is pretty big in Portland. We had a lot of support from our juniors as well. And yeah, our CBL men's team, and yeah, all our supporters. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like the Portland Coasters community was so supportive. Like I know some of my friends jumped on and watched the live stream. Like even though people couldn't get to the game, they still wanted to see us out there and win.
Pretty much what those girls just said. I felt like everyone I knew was online watching us play. And when we come back to the shed to party, I felt like, the men's joined in and some old coaches and friends and players that have played with us throughout the, last few years come and celebrated with us, which was really good.
Now, I almost forgot to ask this question before. Who got the chance to hold the shield first?
That was me.
There's it.
Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Says, I need to ask you this then. How good was it to hold the shield first before your teammates swarmed onto you?
It was pretty special. First thing I looked at was where our last championship was written on it. Make sure I hadn't forgotten. But yeah, it was like so good.
I've got to ask this. I know your last one wasn't that long ago. Did you make sure it was on there? And also, did you get a chance to take it home, and where is it now?
Geordie had to take the shield home because it's
He didn't
obviously
trust it.
very special. Yeah, that as well. I didn't want to say it. So yeah, he's guarding that closely, and it'll go straight up in our function room at the
It's
stadium.
up at the stadium in the window now.
Yeah.
How long did wear your championship rings? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I wore mine to work today.
Yeah.
Just had to.
Look, mine's quite big. It kept falling off, but probably until about 3 a.m. when I went to bed.
Yeah, I probably wore mine till about 10 o'clock last night. Yeah. Yeah.
Me, I had mine on till about 3 a.m. same as Brooke, and then I had it on a chain around my neck today to work.
What does the sport of basketball mean to the three of you, especially playing for Portland?
I practically live at the basketball stadium. Like I ref as well, and I've done a little bit of coaching. I'm there all the time. Like it's my favorite. Love the atmosphere. Love all my teammates, all the kids that play it as well. The Portland basketball communities so so supportive of everyone at every age and level and skill.
Yeah, I guess it means a lot. I've, grown up playing basketball since I was 6, I think. My mum had to drag me on the court because I didn't want to play, and and now I just love it. Played it ever since. Every year I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm much the same. I just love the place. I love the friendship that comes with it, and yeah, I feel like I've been there forever as well.
Sarah and T, I need to ask you this. What have both of you learnt from each other on and off the court this past season?
I've actually
Um,
learnt this season that Thea actually has a voice. I've actually heard it as much as I have this year. So it was
Which
really
is
good
great.
to yeah, so good to actually hear all your good thoughts and ideas and your basketball brain in action.
Yeah, thanks, Sarah. I guess I've learnt that Sarah is like a really good leader. It'd be pretty hard to captain all of us girls. But yeah, you did a really good job. And you're not the tallest person on the court, but you always get in there. And yeah, you always have a go.
Thanks, Steve.
Brooke, I was
Yeah.
been assistant coach of the CBL team. Now, I'm assuming you're coaching the juniors still. As you mentioned, you did coach some of the
No,
juniors.
not this season. It's my first season off in quite some time.
What does it mean to you to see all the juniors that you've coached playing in the CBL team and achieving the ultimate goal?
Honestly, it feels unreal. Like, I feel like it was only, in the last 2 to 4 years, I was teaching some of them how to dribble balls with two hands, like two balls at the same time, and now they're just out there killing it. Like, I'm really proud. I sit there and go, 2 or 3 years ago, I would have been able to keep up with those girls, but probably not now.
Oh.
They just do everything right.
Any of the girls that you've coached throughout the juniors that we're maybe could go further and we should be watching out for?
I mean, they all could if they put their minds to it, but I feel like Tylia not long ago took out the what league was it? The Big V basketball league as a
Division 1.
Warrnambool player, Division 1. And I felt like we all got around her and watched her, and I mean, they could all go further if they wanted, but a lot of them do a lot of netball too.
Okay, so T, you mentioned obviously Brooke just mentioned about that Big V1, which I almost forgot about. Which one's more important to you? Is it that win it with Warrnambool or win the championship and getting the grand final MVP playing for Portland?
Hometown.
I think they were both pretty great. But I think it was really special to win a grand final with my hometown, like not town home team. But yeah, I had a really good season at the Mermaids as well. And I loved every minute of it. But yeah, I definitely think that to win a grand final with these girls who I've known since like for a very long time, and been playing with them for so long. Yeah, it was a great feeling to finally be able to play and win.
We'll finish with these light-hearted questions about the team, which is who had the most embarrassing moment on the court this past season and what was it?
I don't think anyone's
It's
done
probably
anything
me. I probably
really bad.
Lexi Pitch did a backflip.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
Heidi full on windmilled someone and sent them into the wall.
Yeah.
That's a hard
Fell
one.
over a couple of times.
Yeah. But that looked like for Heidi, that looked good.
The most embarrassing game of the season was probably the one I had to play. We had no players.
Even.
Was that the first game?
Yes. Yeah, we don't think about that game much.
Oh.
No, we wouldn't be here without yours if you
Yeah.
didn't play, Brooke.
No, that's true. We would have had a forfeit.
Who's the comedian, the best singer, and the best dancer on the team?
MJ probably.
Yeah. That's who I
I
was
feel like
thinking.
Millie and Tyler probably had us all in tears of laughter. Heidi come close. There's quite a few on our team, and I felt like as the games come on, like as the season went on, they come more out of their shell.
Yeah. Alana knowing all the words to Love the Way You Lie.
Yeah. Yeah. She's the best singer, for sure.
The rap and all. Yeah.
Oh, rapping it
That's
as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Impressive.
it was crazy.
do either of you have a pre-game superstition or ritual?
Not really, I don't think.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
always
know.
shoot foul
I think
shots.
we all just
So I'm always sitting at the foul line.
left-hand layups. That's me, because I always miss them in games.
Yeah.
Not Saturday night though.
Yeah.
Nah, got lucky.
Your superstition works.
Mm.
Yeah, I have to keep doing it from now
Yeah.
on.
So, sorry, T, I need to ask you this. Are you good from 3-point range or layups?
Oh, I'd probably say 3-pointer over layups.
Honestly, T, you've got a lot better since under 18s.
Yeah, a lot better actually. And I couldn't make a layup.
Very good.
Did the team have a pump-up song?
Yeah.
Um,
Did we?
Oh, it
Yeah.
changed.
Style.
Yeah, absolutely. If you get on my Instagram, you'll see a very good video of the girls doing some Gangnam Style dance moves.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bit of Dom Dollar went hard as well.
Yeah, Dom Dollar.
Yeah, it did.
I think that's the best answer to that question. Gangnam Style never had that one as a pump-up song. So,
Our coach does our coach does the best dance with it.
Yeah.
okay. Right, I think I'm gonna have to make this trip down to Portland next summer to see
Yeah,
this.
go after.
That means you can't leave, you two.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to stay around for a bit longer.
Finish with this last one. What would be your advice to people, especially down in the Southwest, especially in Portland, that should get more involved in the sport of basketball, especially after a championship like you did on the weekend? But obviously, I think you had a tournament down at Portland on the same weekend. Is that correct?
Yeah. We all went around and watched the games yesterday. A few of us did. Went and supported our under 14 boys in the grand final.
I feel like definitely with the girls, numbers start dwindling off. They find other things to do. People don't realise that if you keep sticking at it, you make some really good friendships, and like it's just so much fun being part of a team and part of a community.
Yeah, that's such a supportive environment. I think it's definitely helped me all throughout my time playing basketball at Portland. Helping not only like my basketball, but like, other skills, such as my social skills, because I was a very shy
Yeah, not now.
girl. Not anymore. But no, you make some really good friends, and you have fun.
Yeah, I'm about what they said.
Well, the three, thank you so much for getting up so many times, especially at very short notice, to do this interview. I wish we could make the trip to Horsham to support the team, but we definitely were cheering for you from here in Melbourne. And congratulations, well deserved, and can't wait to see this Portland Coasters team can go back to back in the 2024 fire season.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries, and that's T, Sarah, and Brooke there joining us from the recent champions of the CBL 23-24 season in the Southwest Conference Championship. There's more on the Smashboard Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 10th year celebration.